I am adding negative 5.62 plus negative 12.9. I have 0 as my placeholders, and I go from column down. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 9 is 15. 5 plus 2 plus 1 is 8. And 1 plus 0 is 8. Is 1. And since both of them were negatives, my answer is negative. My final answer is negative 18.52. I'm subtracting 15.39 minus 2.6. Use 0 as your placeholder. 9 minus 0 is 9. Got to borrow from the 5. That becomes 4. 13 minus 6. That is 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring the 1 down. Bring the 0 down. Bring the decimal down. 12. My final answer is 12.79. I'm going to multiply 4.02 and 0.7. Since I'm multiplying, I don't need to line up the decimals. 2 times 7 is 14. 4 carry the 1. 7 times 0 is 0 plus 1 is 1. 4 times 7 is 28. I got to count my how many sides are on the right of the decimal. So 2 plus 1, 3. Got to bring my decimal over. My final answer is 2.814. Zero 0.2 divided by 1.06. Move the decimal over 1 on both sides and bring it straight up. 2 can go into 10 evenly 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10, 0. Bring down the 6. 2 can go into 6 3 times evenly. My final answer is 5.3. So I'm trying to get W by itself to equal an answer. So I have to 5.8 minus 5.8. I have to do the opposite, which is plus 5.8. But whatever I do to this side, I have to do the opposite side. So 5.8 plus 5.8 cancel each other out, so that's done. Then 1.2 plus 5.8 is 7. My answer is W equals 7. Okay. Put 3.91 on both sides. The 3.91 on both sides. It subtracts out the 3.91 on the left side. 28.00 minus 3.91 is 2709. So the answer is K equals 27.09. 1.2 divided by 1.2 is 0, so that cancels each other out. 1.44 divided by 1.2 is 1.2. Y is 1.2. N divided by 8.2 equals negative 0.6. We're trying to find what N equals. So 8.2 times 8.2 cancels each other out, so that's 0. N's by itself. 0.6 times 0.82 is 4.92. N equals 4.92. I'm going to add 6 fifteenths plus 3 fifteenths. 6 plus 3 is 9. And just keep the same denominator because the denominator is the same on both sides. So 9 fifteenths simplifies to 3 fifths, and that's my final answer. I am subtracting 21 over 24 minus 1/2. I'm doing method 2, so I have to multiply each fraction by the other fraction's denominator. 1 times 24 is 24. 2 times 24 is 48. 21 times 2 is 42. 24 times 2 is 48. 42 plus 24 is 66 over 48. That's an improper fraction. I have to change that to 1 and 18 over 24. That can reduce to 1 and 3/8, and that's my final answer. I'm multiplying 1/4 times negative 2/3. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 twelfths simplifies to 1/6, and that's my final answer. I'm dividing 3/4 divided by 6/7. You just bring 3/4 down, and then you multiply, but you have to flip the 7 and the 6. So 3
For this problem, you're going to want to
and 6 can be simplified.
You're going to want to write
And
the second fraction.
3 goes into itself 1 time. 3 goes into 6 2 times. So 1 times 7 is 7. 4 times 2 is 8. My final answer is 7/8.
And then you
I am adding m plus 1/6 equals 5/6. You subtract 1/6 on both sides of the equal sign, which cancels out on this side. Then on this side, 5 plus 1, 5 minus 1, is 4 over 6. 4 over 6 can reduce to 2/3. And that's my final answer. N minus 1/5 equals 3/5. Add 1/5 on both sides of the equal sign. It cancels each other out on the left side, so N is by itself. 3/5 plus 1/5 is 4/5, and that's my final answer. 1/5 x equals 4 over 1. Do the reciprocal on both sides of the equal sign. It cancels each other out over here. 4 times 5 is 20. 1 times 1 is 1. 20 over 1 is 20. 6 over 1 y equals 1/2. The reciprocal of 6 over 1 is 1/6. Put that on both sides of the equal sign. And it cancels each other out on the left side. And 1/2 times 1/6 is 1/12. And that's my final answer.